case, and we wanted to see the teams. So yeah, it is Trundle Ziggs bot lane. It's going to be Lucian in the jungle. That's a very early Lucian pick into the jungle. So, you know, into the Nidalee matchup, Lucian has a perfectly fine time.
For the meantime, laning phase is well and truly online. Twitch predictions at home. 73% of you believe that the Peace Dream is alive, but for how much longer? As Legacy Sybol rocks on down bot lane, but looking to try and deny himself to the turret, and now Aladoric on the retreat. And here's a very tanky Leona. It's going to be much harder to find two.
I mean, I'd love to get a little bit of a replay to see what happened there on bot side of the map, because we didn't really see how Violet got into a position where he had no arcane shift. He had no utility or abilities to get out of there, and Sybol fought.
What's the Peace punishment? The return around, a flash away, but a flash to follow, and a flash to claim a kill. 1-1 as Babip gets his.
Power of the Trundle, right? Even into the Ezreal, was able to really lock Ezreal down in that lane.
It felt like a pillar satchel. Hold that for a second, because there's the all-in! But the slingshot back will not claim the kill. As Tally buffers his HP just enough with an ultimate as three members come calling. They're going to crash the wave in. He's going to sidestep the Sonic Wave. Now a Hex Flash here from Aladoric, who's probably quite grateful that his Zenith Blade didn't connect. Or is he? Because now the fight continues. And it is going to be Babip hunting down a Trundle.
However, and you're playing a guessing game in the dark. And eventually, you're going to lose out in that game.
I mean, it really was a beautiful world tour from Peace there, with all the vision unlocked. The top half of the map belonged to them, so even if Sybol is farming up camps, can't do much to protect him.
I mean, but that's not the way you want to be playing Lee Sin either, right? Like, you want to play Lee Sin as need to hit, and then you can, ooh, nice damage, but you can start to see, you know, where Legacy's team comp really thrives. But again, you know, all the pieces can hit, but if you're too far behind. Sorry, I'm seeing.
Hang on a minute. Flashes are being burned.
No!
Kick the follow! He can't get the Sonic Wave X. Oh no! What on earth was that? No, no, no. He's got one kill, and then Winter has denied himself to the turret, and Apii is laughing. And Peace are laughing now as they find a kill in the mid lane. Two tubes. What on earth?
There's genuinely nothing for me to say there, right? Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say on that passage of play?
Oh, no.
That is just unfortunate gaming. And we've all been there. We've all had those moments when playing League of Legends. You got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. You see what he was trying to do. A for effort, F for execution.
The bot lane duo of Legacy, I mean, we saw it before. If you do get locked in a spot above it, very hard to escape, even if Flash is available. And you're going to pay the ultimate price here. Looking to try and full stack kill on towards Violet. Peace are just going to sneak away a second dragon.
Then Sybol might be in a bit of trouble, maybe.
Yeah, emelg might be the one to receive the pain and punishment now. Sybil's jumped in, baited out as support player. And Babip, I mean, this is another game.
We look at Incursio and Winterer.
Yeah, this is Legacy's looking to try and force their heads. He hit the fate, sealed him up, just sealed his own fate. He's going to fall on down as Peace turn around and smack him to the head. It's Violet who picks up his first kill of the game. Now looking for a double kill, but Babip will deny it and hit 5-0. Telly's going to rock up to the fight with a TP and say, this is how you TP in mid lane impact. And now 13 minutes in, that is a huge 7,000 gold lead.
Yeah, and Winter is just dead again.
Crazy. And it feels like the duality of playing Lucian top, right? You either pop off and single-handedly dominate that lane, or you find yourself in a spot above like this where you are just 0-4 out of the mix. And your team isn't able to bail you out, because now Aladoric once again is looking for pain and punishment. Opens up with a stun, follows up with the ultimate, locks in place 2, and then they might look to try and find 3 as a result. They're going to find a trade back as they do remove Aladoric. The sphere goes AWOL, but it doesn't matter because they found themselves 2. emelg lucky to be alive. You talk about the blanket argument of scaling. Is there more to it than that for Legacy?
I wish, Skimmy. I wish. This is, you know what this is? Actually, I got the perfect image and word to summarize this game at the moment. Do you want it?
Hit me.
Pain.
Pain's
it's
an
pain.
F. Pain and F in chat. Because that is what we are getting delivered here. Served up a treat right now is... Well, Peace just really don't care at this point. They are diving to inhibitors. They've
16.
got a Rift Herald that is just ending the game on its own, being a 6th participating member. And Peace, forget about the laning phase. They group up as 5 and say, we'll do whatever we want, and I don't think you can answer back.
Yeah, and so what is it now? It's a 10k gold lead at 16, so they've done one better, Skimmy. They've actually put the foot on the gas and really just accelerated this Baron's, but I mean, you know, once that 2 minutes and 50 seconds rolls around, you best believe Legacy are going to be on that Baron buff. Sorry, Legacy piece.
Well, that feels pretty much like the conclusion of how this game should go, right? Wait for the Baron, pick that up, and then run it down to end this game once and for all. And I wonder if this is a bit of a treat of things to come for Peace. You know, you talk about these players having individual strength and, you know, the opportunities and skills that they desire.
Nowhere on Summoner's Rift is safe, and the only place that is safe is your inhibitor turret. But even then, like, it's just going to die. And I mean, Sybol might look for a play here. Okay.
Goes for the kick, going onto Violet. Bomb comes out, going to get sidestepped from. No CC to follow things up as the pillar looks to try and deny Tally on the backline. He's got the Dominus ramping and just collapses on through. Buff is the fate seal. The ultimate doesn't matter because you're dead and gone. 3 members are down. It's a double for Babip. 1 away from double digits. 2 members for Legacy looking to try and defend their base. Respawn time is 30 seconds and counting. But it feels like Peace are just putting a stamp on the victory.
Yeah, and they might actually just end here on this minion wave. Lucian doesn't have very great wave clear. Culling is not up either, so they're going to have a rough time putting that one down. Pillar trying to stall the minions, but I think they've done it, Skimmy.
It looks to be the case here, doesn't it? This is a crazy situation. Both turrets are gone, and that might be all she wrote here. That might be Legacy kicked out of playoffs in the second half of this year. This might be Peace keeping the dream alive. They're going to wait for them to respawn and take them down one more time, but the Nexus is exposed. And a victory is there in a convincing fashion for Peace.
Very convincing, and I mean, that man on your screen there had a very, very big performance. Yeah, probably the best performance that we've seen in a Peace shirt from Babip.